Let me ask you something. Why do some people seem to always figure things out, while others keep spinning their wheels, working hard, trying everything, and going nowhere? Is it intelligence? Money? Connections? Luck? No. The gap between the top 10% and everyone else isn't about talent. It's not about where you were born or how smart you think you are. It's about a handful of simple mental habits that most people never stop to think about. And here's the uncomfortable truth. 90% of people are playing life on autopilot, reacting instead of thinking, consuming instead of creating, wishing instead of deciding. But you don't have to be in that 90%. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact thinking patterns, habits, and mindset shifts that quietly separate the people who get ahead from the ones who stay stuck. No fluff, no motivation speak, just the real stuff. So if you're ready, let's begin. What if I told you that a few simple habits could put you ahead of 90% of the people around you? Not luck, not talent, just the right thinking. Let's break it down. Most people are on autopilot. They wake up, scroll their phone, watch shows, and go to sleep. Day after day, year after year. And they wonder why nothing changes. But the moment you become aware of this pattern, the moment you wake up, everything starts to shift. Awareness is the first superpower. Number 1. Read more than the average person. Start reading. Seriously. One book a month puts you ahead of most adults. One book a week puts you in a completely different league. Knowledge compounds. The average person watches over 4 hours of TV a day, but reads less than 4 minutes. You don't have to be extreme. Just swap 30 minutes of scrolling for reading. 30 minutes a day. That's it. In 1 year, that's over 180 hours of focused learning. Pick a topic that matters to your life and go deep. Number 2. Delay gratification. Here's one of the most powerful tests of intelligence. Can you wait? The ability to delay gratification, to choose the bigger reward later over the smaller one now, is rare. Very rare. Most people grab the quick win, the fast food, the shortcut, the dopamine hit, and in doing so, they trade their future for a moment of comfort. Start asking yourself, what does the 5-year version of this decision look like? Train your brain to think in years, not hours. Number 3. Ask better questions. Smart people ask better questions. They don't just accept what they hear, they dig. They ask why. They ask how. They ask, what if? Most people stop at the first answer they get. They don't push further. They don't challenge it. And so they stay stuck with someone else's thinking. Try the why chain. Ask why, then ask why again, then again. 3 levels deep and you'll find the real problem, or the real truth. Number 4. Listen more than you speak. Listen more than you talk. Not fake listening, real listening. When you actually hear people, they tell you everything you need to know. Most people are just waiting for their turn to speak. They're already loading up their next point while the other person is still talking. That's not a conversation. That's 2 monologues. When you listen deeply, people trust you. And trust is one of the rarest currencies in the world. You build real relationships and real influence. Number 5. Control your emotions. Emotional control is a skill, and it's one most people never develop. When you can stay calm in chaos, you immediately stand out. There's a huge difference between reacting and responding. Reacting is automatic. Responding is intentional. One keeps you in control. The other gives control away. Next time something makes you angry or anxious, count to 10. Let the wave pass. Then decide. That pause is where wisdom lives. Number 6. Learn from failure. Failure isn't the end, it's the middle. Every successful person has a failure graveyard behind them. They just didn't let it become a cemetery for their dreams. Most people try once, fail once, and quit forever. They let one bad result define the entire journey. That's the only real failure. Stopping. Start treating failure like a scientist treats a bad experiment. It didn't ruin the project. It gave you data. Adjust and try again. Number 7. Build good habits. Your daily habits are your life in slow motion. What you do every day becomes who you are. 3 good habits, done consistently, will change your life completely. The most powerful thing you can do is change how you see yourself. Don't say I'm trying to read more. Say, I am a reader. Identity drives behavior. You don't need to be 100% better than yesterday, just 1%. 1% better every day. In a year, you'll be 37 times better than where you started. Number 8. Surround yourself with better people. The people around you shape your thinking more than any book or video ever could. Spend time with people who challenge you, inspire you, and raise your standard. Jim Rohn said it best. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Look around. Is that average taking you up or keeping you down? Find a mentor. Find someone who has already walked the path you want to walk. 5 minutes with the right person can save you 5 years of trial and error. Number 9. Take responsibility. Take full ownership of your life. Not just the wins, the losses too. The moment you stop blaming and start owning, you take back your power. Blame is comfortable. Ownership is powerful. Blame keeps you stuck. Ownership moves you forward. It's that simple and that hard. Think like a scientist. Form a hypothesis, test it, look at the results, and adjust. Don't fall in love with your ideas. Fall in love with the truth. Question what you were told, not out of cynicism, out of curiosity. Many of the limits you believe in were put there by someone who also believed in limits. Number 10. Write down your goals. Write your goals down. Not in your head, on paper. The act of writing makes a goal real. It forces clarity. It starts a conversation between who you are and who you want to be. A goal that only lives in your head is just a wish. A wish without a plan is just a daydream. Give your goals a body. Write them down. Number 11. Speak with clarity and confidence. Learn to communicate with clarity and confidence. The person who can articulate their ideas simply and powerfully has a massive edge in every room they walk into. Most people mumble, hedge, and over-explain. They bury their point. Practice saying what you mean, simply, directly, respectfully. Number 12. Master one skill deeply. Go deep on one skill, really deep. The world rewards specialists. Being very good at one thing is far more valuable than being average at many. Spreading yourself thin feels productive, but it usually isn't. Pick your craft. Give it years. Let it compound. Protect your time like it's money, because it is. Learn to say no calmly and clearly. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that matters. Number 13. Trust the compound effect. This is the compound effect. Small, consistent actions that seem invisible in the short term become unstoppable in the long term. The snowball doesn't look impressive at the top, but watch out at the bottom. You've already started. By thinking about this, by choosing to grow, you're already ahead. Keep going. Most people never even begin. You did. And that changes everything. And that is it. 13 habits. 13 simple shifts in the way you think, act, and show up every single day. None of this is complicated. But here is the thing. Simple is not the same as easy. The hard part is actually doing it. Consistently. Every day. Even when you don't feel like it. But now you know. And knowing is where it all begins. If this video gave you even one idea that made you think differently, that is enough. Take that one idea and run with it. If you found value in this, please like this video. It genuinely helps more people find this content, and that means more people choosing to grow. Drop a comment below telling me which of the 13 habits hit you the hardest. I read every single one. And if you want more content like this, subscribe, because we are just getting started. Thank you for watching. Now go and outthink the 90%.